Hello, everybody. My name is Mitchell.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Zack.
And welcome to the official Team Akuma Podcast, I guess.
Yeah, we're actually starting it.
It took us about 4 tries for that intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 4 tries.
So, yeah, I guess this is kind of the start of it all.
This isn't actually going to be considered. This is more of an episode 0.
It is an
for the
episode 0.
podcast.
You
It's
can
more
do that.
about like
This is episode 0.5.
No, 0.0.
0.5 because
point 0? Episode 0 because of the fact that
0.0.
we're more
Infinity.
introducing ourselves and what the podcast is about rather than like actually doing the podcast. So
Topic.
if you want to get right into the podcast and don't really care about who we are or what we do, just
Do you not
skip.
care who we
Hit the
are?
skip button.
Skip this episode.
Yep.
Yep, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
But if you do care to know us, then welcome. How are you? Good to see you.
All right, I'll go ahead and start with my background here. Hi, I'm Andrew. On YouTube and SoundCloud, I go under the name of Harmonic Legion. I'm actually a musician, composer, producer, that kind of thing. And I'm normally, when these two guys film, or at least in the later films, I'll be making music for them.
Oh, God.
I do a lot of orchestral kind of music. I actually wrote the intro that you just heard. So, yeah.
What
Mitchell?
intro? I didn't hear jack shit.
Oh, Lord.
What, you
So-
didn't hit the play button when we told you, Zach?
No,
I told you we're not playing the theme before this.
I told you. I didn't hear jack shit.
So it's kind of worth noting between these intro cuts that this podcast is, I don't want to say not safe for work because you can listen to it at work, but I wouldn't recommend playing it out loud because there is going to be some swear words tossed
Fuck
around
shit.
here and there, and it,
First
gives a
swear
fuck
word
what
of
you
the-
and we
say.
might
first
and
swear
we
word
might
of the
get into some
podcast.
topics that are more adult themed because
Or
we have
controversial or that kind of
That's
Controversial.
normal. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen the
the Misfits podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
that's-
you, Mitchell.
But that's also their character. So it's kind of worth noting that this is, that's
They're
just who
also
we are.
strange.
Yeah. So this
So-
is who we are.
Mitchell, go ahead and do your sort of...
So okay,
Thing.
my name's Mitchell. I'm gonna make mine a little bit more not broad, but a little bit longer than Andrew's because he went through the basics of who he is. But
I'm also a furry. I should note that. I'm...
Let the man speak.
So I am kind of the tech guy of the team.
You're the IT.
Yeah, I do a lot of the stuff for it. I run the website that's currently in beta. I run the podcast. I'm the one that makes sure it gets to iTunes and YouTube and whatnot. I run all Minecraft and other servers that we have. I do all that kind of stuff. I actually help my other peeps out, my other team members out when they need help with their computer. So that's just what I do. I am a videographer at heart. I guess I'm camera operator, editor. I'm also a sound engineer. So I'm a man of many talents. But-
Did you mention videographer?
I just
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
sorry.
He said he's a videographer.
But yeah, that's just me. So if you see me delving into more kind of visual cinemaistic topics, then that's why.
Cinematic.
So yeah, I guess that's how you could say that. But yeah, okay. Well, Zach, your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Well, hi. My name is Zack.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, how are you? I'm sort of just like the middle ground of everything. Like I do a lot of stuff. I mainly write scripts and like create everything that all these other guys turn down once in a while. And
Don't worry, no. More of his
we do
scripts
make
get
skits.
approved more than mine
One
do,
of these
so-
guys is normally me.
yes, so one of these guys is normally him. But then again, I will do it anyway with or without them. But so basically, I write most of the skits. I'm working my way into music. One of my dreams is to become a director. I write scripts. I write songs. I write a lot of stuff. I play a lot of games. I also procrastinate, but somehow I'm able to
I think we
ramble
all
off this
do.
whole thing. Shh, I'm talking. But yes, I play instruments. I do all that kind of stuff. It's just I'm basically the middle ground of this whole place. I do everything from games, movies, music. All right. Is there anything I missed, Mitchell?
How to play the Team Akuma
You're wildly random.
Yes, that's
yes.
it. Thank you for pointing that out.
It is a very good way to put it.
Well, thank you. I'm glad someone else notices it. Andrew. Oh wait, you already.
He's
Yeah,
already
I
went.
I will say though, I should actually eventually I should teach you how to actually play the Team Akuma theme. Maybe we could make like some kind of acoustic cover.
Lord.
I think it'd be sort of cool.
You know what?
but,
I
like,
can't agree with that. I can't agree. I could probably make an acoustic version of it.
well, we'd have piano and acoustic guitar, that kind of thing.
If
Okay.
you send me some of the notes for it, some of
Lord.
the simplicity notes, I will probably do it.
I'll actually have to be there and like teach you probably, or we'll do it over.
Send me
video
the
call or
fucking
something,
notes and I will.
Okay. So,
Yes, Mitchell, please speak.
So, now that we've kind of delved into who we are individually, let's kind of go into our background as how we developed as a group.
Yeah. We met back in middle school, actually.
I remember this story. Can I tell the story?
Which story? Because I remember
just
the
like
story
all
how
of us
Mitchell-
combining in
you
meeting.
you met us after.
Yes, I would like to tell the story from my perspective.
Real quick, let me tell the story about how Mitchell and I first met.
Okay, you do that, and I will be right back. There is something on the floor that is possibly pornography, so I need to go pick that up.
He has physical pornography, and it's kind of making me sad.
I do. I'll be back.
Cut that out or something.
Next.
So let that be where we put like one of those sound effects. But so Mitchell and I actually met in very weird circumstances. We both went into the summer band program at our school, like in the summer in between 5th and 6th grade. You know, we're both learning to play the trombone. I normally would go on to, like, I'm actually about to go into college and play trombone there, while he sort of put down the trombone and picked up other things.
Oh my god.
But we sort of met by the fact that we took home each other's trombone, and we checked the tags on them. We're like,
Oh my lord, I
this
forgot.
isn't my
I
trombone.
keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Like we both took home each other's trombone by accident. Like completely by accident, and we met kind of that way. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I took home your trombone by accident." We didn't I don't think we played it. I didn't. But
No, I don't think. I'm not
Secretly,
sure if I did or
Andrew
not.
probably did because he was like, I got an idea to make friends. I'll take home his trombone.
No.
and I was
Are you
kind of like
sure?
the sloppy kid at that point.
Yes, I remember him as the sloppy kid very well.
Yeah, I was really
He had an afro.
unclean. I guess I was a lot less clean than I am today, and I'm still not clean. And
We love you, though.
yeah, like I wasn't big on making sure my face is washed, I guess. Like, I had food shit on my face.
In middle school, I remember him as the kid with pizza sauce on his face.
That's why I'm saying that. And
I'm not. You're not wrong.
so I wasn't clean. So I was kind of surprised because, me and Andrew, we kind of met through band camp, and it was kind of weird how we met because the way I remember it, in band camp, we got paired together for a partner
Did we?
type, yeah, for a
don't
partner
remember
type deal. And that's when we kind of figured out that we
We sort of clicked together.
we clicked.
We think the
And-
same on sort of the same wavelength.
But that was that's how we kind of just started to get to know each other, and that wasn't even the beginning of it. It was
Oh
like
God, no! There's
kind
so
of it.
much more.
And then lunch came around, and that's when I actually started sitting with you, or no, you sat with me.
yeah,
one
I
or the
sat
other.
with you.
Yeah, you sat with me because I remember I was with like a couple popular kids that I knew from elementary school, and they did not like you. Or was it
Not very many people liked me back in middle school, so it just
not many people like
I-
you?
Nowadays,
doesn't
got
surprise
fucking
me.
people.
not very many people like me now. Actually.
That's what I said.
We're here for you. Don't worry.
All right,
But-
so before we get further,
Yeah.
I think Zack should tell the story about how he and I met.
Yes. Okay, so picture it. Fuck, what year was it? I don't know. I was sixth
This
grade,
is
middle
seventh
school.
grade.
2014.
Sixth grade, yes, 2014. What happened is that one day my mom decided that
2012 was
I don't know what it
2012.
was. I don't know what it
2012.
was, but mom took me to school that one day. And what happened is that I was playing Pocket Edition Minecraft on my phone. On my iPhone 4th generation, the fucking boss. And Andrew, he sat on the other side of the bench of me. He like looked over my shoulder and he saw I was playing Minecraft. And he was like, "Whoa, is that Minecraft?" He scooted over me and watched me play. That's literally how we met because
Yeah,
he didn't
that's
know what
literally-
Minecraft Pocket Edition was.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was only on Xbox and PC, and being the naive kid I was, I thought that Herobrine was actually a part of the game and would actually screw up your world.
I thought that too.
And
dude.
could infect your computer and or Xbox. So
Yes.
I have a little topic there for that because I guess we did bond over Minecraft, but I was the only one of us that had it for PC, and it was a hard selling point that they needed to get it on PC because I was like I didn't like the Xbox versions as much.
Oh yeah.
I
does
loved
it have
PC.
less features?
Yeah, I love PC.
Okay.
and-
Yes.
yeah.
Sorry.
So that was a hard selling point, but we bonded over that. We bonded over Minecraft pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
pretty much.
Okay.
the biggest
sorry.
thing.
Sorry.
Or video
Okay, so
games in general, but mainly Minecraft.
Yeah.
So proceeding a few months later, me and Andrew went and joined the newspaper club where we only in it for like 2 weeks, but we still got to know each other, and that was just a small slip in. And then next year, 7th grade, I left my other table with all my jerky friends and went and sat with those guys. I sat with Andrew, Mitchell, Tyler, Andy, Anthony, Akash.
Alexandria, was she there?
No. It was all guys. It was all
By
guys.
the way, I know that a lot of your listeners probably won't be recognizing any
Oh
of these
yeah,
names
any of the
whatsoever, but
names.
there's
Did I say
just
Andy?
friends
Did I
of
say
You
Andy?
ours.
did. Andy
Okay.
Warren.
Yes, but yes, I sat with all those guys, and then we all bonded with each other. And across the table sat Mitchell, and I always thought of him as the kid with pizza sauce on his face, and he always was a little rude to me. But later on, we grew apart with each
No,
other.
there is a reason why
Let me
I was
keep-
rude to you.
Yes, but let me keep telling
you
you the story.
were. Yo.
Shh, we'll tell you your perspective later. But yes, I know. But okay, so moving forward, like Andrew invited me to a hangout party. It was Andrew, Mitchell,
I don't
Tyler, and
remember
I
this
think
at all,
Andy
so-
with us. We all stayed the night in Andrew's basement. It was fun as fuck. He also introduced me to Vanos Gaming. Beautiful moment.
That was fun.
It was.
Yeah, that,
No,
the
I
remember
thing
the
is,
first
we
video.
watched Vanos for so because I had just found out about Vanos.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause
like,
I
we just-
think I found him.
Yeah, you
Yeah, like,
found him.
I remember the
because
I
first video,
found
watched
him.
the
I
train.
shared it with you guys.
I watched
It was-
Delirious first, and then I watched Vanos.
Yeah, it was stopping the train.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
moving
the
forward,
big
we
one that I
all-
remember.
We all like bond together, and then like maybe 2 months after that, I remember like Anthony, he was started to sing a song to my right. He always sat on my right, like literally right next to me. I never minded him, but he was like banging on the table, like singing a song, like "Fly like an eagle into the sea," and then like I joined in on him because I knew exactly where he got that from, like exactly, and like we both started singing "Fly like an eagle."
You can stop
into
now.
the sea.
You can stop.
Fly like an
I'm
eagle.
going to mute
let
you.
let the sea for carry me. And like we both like started singing like, "Holy shit, you watch Vanos?"
Yeah.
And like so we all just bonded over that. And like I introduced him to the rest of the group. We all bonded. It was a great time. That was middle school for me. Anyone else?
So
For me, middle school
yes,
was
Mitchell's
hell.
perspective. Go.
okay. So kind of carrying on from that, you know, the sleepover was a big deal, like a huge deal
Yeah.
in the formation of our friendship.
Of course.
Are you
like-
talking about like that particular sleepover,
That
or just the
first
art
sleepover.
or just the art of a sleepover?
No, the first sleepover
Yes, the
we
first.
ever had together at your house for what was that?
It was back
random,
when your
it was a
TV was in
random
that
party.
corner.
You used to have random parties all the time,
yeah,
and
it was either.
fun.
I think it was just a random. It wasn't a birthday party.
Yeah, it was
No, it was just like-
it was
it was
a
like in
random
October.
party.
It
Well,
was in
for a
October.
while, Tyler had been spending the night already for a while, so
Yeah.
I mean, I was sort of
So-
used to it.
Tyler was different. Tyler,
Tyler.
you knew him
So-
for years.
Tyler, I've known for a while.
It's worth noting that at this point, I was I guess it was the second YouTuber. Andrew
Third,
the
actually, because Tyler and I started simultaneously, and then you did. Well, no, actually,
I did
you
not.
already
He's
I
had
was
been
the
one.
on
first.
for a long time.
Mitchell
I
was
was
the
the
first
first.
one.
Yeah,
Mitchell
I
was the first. Then Tyler and I started it without knowing that Mitchell already had one.
Yeah, and then Zack. We had to convince Zack.
Oh
make
yeah,
videos.
that took
That one was a fun one.
so long
Because
to convince Zack to get a YouTube
I
channel.
always prop myself because if it wasn't for my push, especially mine, but my all of our pushing, Zack to just try making videos. Like I remember you just did not want to do it.
I wasn't
You were-
motivated by
Yeah,
it yet.
you were so out of it. You were like, I did
and
not wanna make
nowadays,
videos.
I'm the only
I
one
do
who still
not.
does.
Yeah, you're like,
well,
I
I
did not
still
want to make
do.
videos.
It's just a different channel, and
Yeah.
I know, but
I
like
u-
in our format.
for our
Yeah.
listeners, I actually I started out doing gaming videos, kind of like Zack does, only to a much lesser degree. And I very much remember that most of my videos were like hours long. They were way
Yeah.
too long,
Andrew,
uncut completely. But
the way that I explain it is Andrew has it's like zero effort videos.
yeah,
um,
kind of, because I didn't really know what editing was. I just sort of just
Yeah.
slapped an intro on, put some background music that really didn't matter, and then
Yeah.
went with it.
So I was.
I guess.
I guess what I was carrying on from that though is I wasn't really done.
Oh, sorry.
So carrying on from what I was talking about, the sleepover thing. That first sleepover was it was definitely weird because we were obviously talking about everything and how we kind of made videos because we were bonding over the fact that we actually both made videos.
Mm-hmm.
It was Minecraft, and what kind of formed there was Andrew made videos by putting an iPad on top of
Oh yeah,
Punching bag.
a punching thing. It's
punching
not a bag.
Yeah, I set up a punching bag, set up an iPad. I had an app on the iPad that made it so it just record the video and then upload straight to YouTube. That were my first videos. They're still
And
there.
so it was literally the kid move of just recording the screen.
yeah,
And
Literally recording the screen.
I was in the midst of working on getting
a
I had a
capture card.
Dazzle, DVC 100, and if you know what a Dazzle is, it's if you don't know what a Dazzle is, it's a composite video recorder. So it's like the cheapest capture card you can get. So it'll record standard quality. So I was the first with the capture card. Andrew was the first with the HD capture card. Then Zack got one.
Hog.
Anthony
I
got
got
one.
An Elgato. Like, here's the funny story
Andrew
about
got
my.
both.
I
Yeah,
got
here's
I
a
got
funny
a hop
story
hog,
about
then I
the-
got an Elgato. Yeah.
Here's a funny story about getting my Elgato. So, like, I wanted to get it for Christmas, but I never mentioned it to my dad. And so, supposedly, like, when I went and got Christmas to my dad, I found it within the Christmas present. Like, I opened it up, like, holy shit, it's an Elgato. How'd you know? Like, I just saw it. I thought you might like it. And, like, whoa.
Really? That's
And he
sort of
still
Yeah,
uses
I-
that Elgato to this day.
I do. It's literally hung up on my wall.
He
It's
hasn't
cool, right
he
there.
hasn't updated it to 60p.
How do I do that?
I actually don't know where mine is because
Get
we
another
just
Elgato.
moved. So
Motherfucker. Actually, I can do that now.
I'm
now
about
that
to
I
move
have
again,
a Nice
'cause-
job.
yeah.
But yeah. That I guess that sleepover was a big turning point of our friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Into high school, we sort of bonded a bit more and less
Yeah,
at the same
but-
time. I joined the marching band, and that's when I personally really started getting into music, especially around sophomore year.
There was a standpoint, though, because, like, between 8th grade and sophomore year, Mitchell wasn't there at our school. Like, we
Yeah,
didn't see
that's
him
true.
every day. We talked to him every day, but we never saw him.
Yeah.
Until he moved
Oh,
back.
what?
He went back in junior year.
We had Team Akuma formed before I left, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know, but, like,
Team
it's
Akuma
still,
was like formed
Yeah.
at least given a name by 8th grade.
Yeah,
Because
so
we made
I
the Team Akuma logo, which I still want to get redone, by the way.
yeah.
Speaking of the logo, Rye's gonna do it for us.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
she's
it
an
gonna
artist.
stay like what it currently looks like, just like
I
HD
gave
better,
her
that kind of thing?
I gave her specific things to do. I told her there has to be a jet, it has to say Akuma, and it has to be awesome. I told her that. I gave her a bunch of ideas.
Make
and
sure
she
it
went
still
off.
has the same colors. That's
So-
Oh, I
a
told her
big
that
thing.
too. I told her colors.
Okay.
So
Did you give her the
Back-
original image?
Mitchell,
back
please speak.
to what we were talking about.
Sorry.
I guess we should just kind of explain to the people about the people who don't or who probably aren't going to be part of this podcast or will be in future episodes, kind of popping in and out. So it should be noted that me, Andrew, and Zack are the main 3 characters you'll see in almost every episode.
Yes, we're very
People.
talkative.
Yeah.
We're very
So,
available,
but
and so on.
There are going to be moments where other members will pop in and they'll talk about some stuff with us.
Yes.
So
can we list off a few of those
yeah,
members?
that's what I'm working on. So
Go ahead.
So part of the main team, the rest of us. So we got Andrew, me, Zach. We also have Anthony and Tyler. I wanted to go a little bit into how I met Anthony. He kind of sat down. He moved to our city. I think it was mid 6th grade
Yeah, I don't remember.
from
that.
New
That's
Mexico.
right.
Excuse my yawn.
And he was kind of working on adjusting. He was not, and I don't like to use the word hard ass, but he, as much as I like him, he is a bit of a hard ass now. But
His life is changing at the moment.
when he came to our middle school, he was the shyest kid. Like it was incredible. The change from then to now is crazy.
Oh, definitely.
It's a big difference.
Incredible.
So but like he was bullied hard when he arrived.
Even though he's the tallest out of all of us.
And the main reason me and Anthony are still really close today is because I actually stood up for him to a bunch of school bullies because they weren't letting up on him. He was crying in lunch one day, and I was like, "Yo, fuck you."
from personal experience, the bullies they weren't as bad as Anthony's other bullies from like where he used to be, but in middle school the bullying problem was pretty bad. I fell victim to it. Anthony for a little bit fell victim to it, or he did fall victim to it, but mine I think lasted longer.
Anthony, his
Actually,
bullying
mine
stopped
extended into like freshman
when
year. So
yeah, his bullying stopped when I fucking stood up for him. Believe it or not, and they let up on him, so that was nice. Because Mitchell, the shy kid who doesn't typically, fucking stand up for kids.
I can picture your face in my head.
I stood up for him in 6th grade and said, "Guys, can't you see he's fucking crying? Calm the fuck down." And they kind of just stopped talking to him, which was I was kind of happy they stopped that. But that's how Anthony and I met. I think Andrew can go more into how Tyler and him met.
yeah, well, the only real I can't remember too much about how Tyler and I met. We sort of just liked the same thing. We actually bonded over like Pokemon back in elementary school. Like there was a lot. He was part of a larger friend group with us, and I mean, when like a lot of the friend group has sort of disbanded, and then Tyler and I sort of kinda, at least for a bit, stayed together throughout a lot of middle school. Unfortunately, he moved away to Oklahoma though, so yeah.
We still keep in touch with him though.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll pop his head in and out, see if we're all right. See if he's all right.
He's a member of our Team Akuma Minecraft server.
Yep.
So he's still with us, and he's actually coming back up. His plans are to come back to our home city.
Really?
Yes.
So
Hopefully this fall.
Ah, shoot. Yeah.
But
So what all is going on now that we've done most of the recap?
well, I'm still going through people.
Oh. God.
Yes.
So that's the main team, and we have what's known as the squad or squadron. I don't give a shit what the fuck it's called.
Squad.
But I renamed it after a while. But the squad, and I'm not gonna get, and I'm kind of just going to go briefly over who all these people are. We have Gavin, who is one of Anthony's friends, and he's played with us many times.
Yes.
John, who you met, Zack.
Yes, I met John
yeah.
first. I knew him as Bubblegum Billy.
And he actually appeared in one of Zack's really early videos.
Yes, he was one of the first 10. And nowadays I still play with him. He's still a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
He's
and
awesome.
we still play with John. He actually just came up and met us all. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
We have Nathan, who I have only met once, and that was one of Anthony's birthday parties.
I don't
He's a
think
cousin
I've
of
met-
Anthony.
I'm not sure
He's
if
a
I've
cousin
met
of
Nathan
Anthony.
or not.
I'm not sure you have either. Rye, that's kind of obvious. It's Zach's girlfriend.
One of the first women on the server, though.
Yeah,
You have to admit
it is.
that.
It is the first.
It is. It is.
So, and then
another rare occasion, my girlfriend Holly might have made an appearance, but I'm not sure.
You just hurt my ears.
Sorry.
But and then we have Tony, who just joined. Tony.
Mitchell, you can go in depth.
I'll go in depth who Tony is. Tony appeared in a couple of our videos, a couple of my videos, I should say.
Fun.
He's a friend I met at my other school. So they don't actually. You guys have never met Tony. Believe it or
no.
not.
No. Like
One
we've
of
talked to
you
him.
might have. I think he came over to my house once, but
Did he
I don't think so.
come? Was that John or was that Tony that came to when we all went to beat ups? I think
that
for
was
Zach's
John.
birthday?
That was the time that's what I was talking about. We've met John once before.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, Tony, he got a part of Cobra's Expedition, my Minecraft Let's Play series, and it was a lot of fun. And now he plays
I
on
just
our
had
server.
an idea.
So he plays on our server, and that was the main reason why I got him back on, is because I wanted him to be on the server, and I wanted to reconnect with him. So I think there's going to be a time where we all meet him once. Because I'll have to figure out a
I think
date.
that'll be
and
really
we'll all
cool.
meet up one day.
I just had an idea.
What is it?
Don't we all
I'm out
have
of people?
Don't we all have webcams?
We're not doing video.
Okay, fine.
We are not doing video right now.
Because it takes so long to sync it up, and
I don't have video anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, that's our team, and any one of those people could pop in at any time, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We are currently 36 minutes in.
So now that we've done recap, why don't we go ahead and go over some of the more major events that are going on with our lives right now?
You just want to
Yeah.
talk about college, don't you?
Okay, well,
I mean, I thought it'd be a good topic to go over.
let's kind of go in what kind of situation we have in life right now.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's update.
So-
Let's update ourselves. Go ahead.
Zach, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, not me. I need to think.
All right, fine.
I can go.
All right, go ahead.
Well, okay, so currently in my life, obviously, beyond this whole tech scheme I'm running here at Team Akuma, scheme. It makes it sound like I'm running a scam. But no,
Blackmail.
so I got that going on. But beyond that, I'm a food delivery driver by day, running scam tech companies by night.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm a food delivery driver by day, and then I'm also a videographer. So I don't plan to go to college. We all just graduated, most of us. Us three we have. But yeah, I mean,
Graduate. I need to
I
emphasize
got nothing.
graduated high school.
Yeah, I graduated high school.
Yes.
But yeah, we're kind of moving forward in our life, and I guess this podcast will be a good way of kind of documenting what we're doing every.
Yeah,
so
especially
often.
because we're actually going to be a little bit away from each other now, aren't we?
Yeah,
Or at
so
least for a while.
Andrew's going away to. I guess it's not private; it's on my YouTube.
Yeah.
To what university you're going to?
Yeah. I'm going to Ball State, so Yep, off to Ball State University. I actually leave tomorrow morning. I'm getting up at like 5:15 my time, so
Oh yeah, you're
My
gonna have
time
to get
is
used to the
central.
time.
yeah,
there, by the
I'm
way.
gonna be like switching time zones as well.
It's not. It's the least difficult.
I
time
think
switch
what I'll
that
do
you'll
for you,
ever
Andrew, I'll
feel.
choose one of the 12 clocks in my room and just set it for you.
It's just 1 hour ahead.
It's literally just 1 hour ahead.
I know, but just so I don't get confused.
We live in Central, so, and he's moving to Eastern time.
What's bullshit is that we live right on the border of Central.
Yeah.
Like literally, you
Literally,
drive
you
20
could-
minutes that way, you're in.
One of the
you
you're-
could
biggest
drive
difficulties
down
of
the
living in
highway that's by
Northwest
my
Indiana.
house. That's another thing. My family actually also just moved, so we just moved houses across this one major highway. So we're no longer in town. We're a little bit more into the country. Much bigger house,
You'll
lot
enjoy
more
it.
land. But I'm only got to enjoy it for probably about a week or two before I have to leave for. Actually, 2 weeks was the maximum time before I
I
have
like
to
the new
leave for
house.
college. It
Oh,
is
yeah,
a really
big
nice
time.
place.
Yeah, it's a lot, and I
A
like
lot
your
more
old
open.
house too. I just spat on my
Oh,
mic, but I like your old house too. It was it was spacious for what it was, and
We
your
made
new
we made
house
the other
is,
one
like,
work for like 13
nice.
years, but it was time to move.
I've been living in this house. Well, I've been living in my house for my whole life, but I guess I tend to be the one person. I'm now the one person on this podcast that hasn't left the country yet. Y'all went to Europe. Oh no, Zach didn't.
Yeah, I went to
I went to the Bahamas though, so I
Okay,
did.
yeah, so
Yeah,
it still counts.
I've personally been to 3, I believe.
And Anthony, we know Anthony.
Because
Tyler though, Tyler has not.
Well, yeah.
I've left the country actually a couple times. Recently, I
No.
went to London, actually earlier this summer, and that was really quite the experience. And then way back, my family took a cruise to Mexico, Belize, the Virgin Islands. That kind of thing.
Way back. That was 6th grade.
Yeah, way. That was like 7 years ago.
That is true, but I remember it very, very distinctly
There
because
was a
I
couple.
knew you.
We
in
took a
6th
couple
grade.
of them.
Yeah, I
'Cause
knew
one
you
of
in
them
6th
we
grade.
actually got as like a hey, we're about ready to retire. We're about to take the ship into port to get it redone. Here's a discounted price. So, yeah.
But I knew you in 6th grade, and the reason why I remember that so distinctly is because you got out of class. How the hell did you do this? I don't know. But you got out of class to do a slideshow on your trip to the Bahamas or Mexico.
I really don't. I think actually the only reason I got to do that was because I was in good favor with
Say the name. I don't give a shit.
with one of the teachers.
But
Fuck, I'm trying to remember all the teachers I had in 6th grade. It was Miss,
Bleep.
Miss-
Just bleep all this out.
Miss,
I would okay.
Miss.
So
Badass.
beyond those names, I will go into this. I won't do it in this episode, but later I will go into how much I like. I have a supreme disliking. I'm not gonna say hate, but I have a supreme disliking for Miss in particular. That's why I'm not afraid.
Oh,
to say
I
her
know,
name.
I did too. Don't worry. Well, that'll
The
be
only
a topic.
reason I was in cahoots with her is because I was in her TA. So
Yeah, but I think the biggest reason you got out of class was because you went to the Aztec. No, is it Aztec
Mayan.
ruins?
It was the Mayan ruins in
The
Belize.
Mayan ruins. I think that's the main reason.
And I still remember the exact pronunciation. It started with like a weird X. It's Shenantanich Mayan ruins.
Tired as
It was
fuck.
actually kind of on the border between Belize and I forget which other country it was. But like you could look around and you could see like snipers at some of the points because of the fact that there were disputes going on between the two countries.
Yeah.
Also,
And-
Mitchell, unrelated thing, but I still have your adapter.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna ask you about it, then I forgot.
Yeah, it was
Um,
inside of a little wooden box that I have on my desk, and I completely forgot.
Leave it with your parents one day. I don't give a shit. Just leave it there. But and I'll get it one day. But
Someday.
okay. So, another point that we went kind of that we brushed over. We were all in a TV club. Not together. Me and Andrew, we were, but not Zack.
Oh,
that was in
are
8th
you
grade.
talking about W blah blah blah?
Yes.
Yeah.
In middle school.
Yeah, it was Mitchell and I were in it together, and Zack and I were in it together. I did it all 3 years.
Yeah, because it was funny because I actually met the guy, the kid that left in when we were in 7th grade went to high school, and he announced almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I met him in high school. I saw him in high school, and of course I left for a couple of years, so he didn't know me. And I go, hey, I know, I said, hey, so-and-so. I knew his name. And he goes...
I actually also knew him from a different club that I was in at the time,
Yeah.
anyway, that actually continued over into high school.
He was so confused. He's like, how do you know my name? And I'm like, oh, you were in, this club. And he goes, oh, yeah, I don't remember you.
Yeah, whoops.
So that was fun. But, yeah, that was... flying, I was a camera operator for that. Andrew was actually doing music for it, sound.
I was doing sound for a little bit, and then somebody took over my position, so I was just a camera operator for a bit.
Dude.
And then I had so many issues.
Costa Rica.
Shut
But
up.
but I had the biggest dispute, and I guess I'll get into it in another episode, I guess.
Yeah, we'll discuss school problems in another episode.
Yeah,
That's the name of that
there's a couple issues with me being in that club that my teachers it was a big fight over, and but yeah, I mean that was another point. And then I guess that's kind of us, and that's how we kind of met. We're still hanging out. Not every day, but
Might as well be.
And this has been the Team Akuma Podcast. Again, Discord is our teamakuma.net/Discord.
All links will be in the description.
If you're listening to YouTube, all of our links are in the description. If you're
listening
listening on
car.
Yeah.
If you're listening in the car, there's probably a cop behind you, and we'll just look up our names that we said.
Please don't text and drive.
Yes, that too.
And do not drink and drive.
Yeah, that too.
That's even
If you're
worse.
drunk listening to this, how
Just
are
don't
you
drive.
made it this far?
That's beyond the point.
I'm actually not going to be driving in college.
Don't do anything and drive. Just drive. What if you're listening and driving, though?
All right, yeah, let's end this.
But yeah, thank you guys
right.
for listening, and I'll see. I guess not just me, but we'll see you all in the next episode.
All right, we're going to end. 3, 2, 1, black.
Bye.
Bye.